Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
Yeah, okay. Yeah. There is a lot of fireworks going off at the minute.
Right.
Just outside, it's either the neighbours or ones behind us. So if you hear any bangs, that's what they are.
Right.
Yeah.
No, it can't be helped. It's that time of the year.
Yes. Yeah.
Unfortunately, not for me though, because
No.
I can't go out in it. The sulphur makes me choke.
Yeah, I remember you saying.
Yeah, I have inhaler on standby. So, but more room for modelling. So what can you do?
Yes, definitely. Yeah.
So how's your week been?
Yeah, slow. Not much going on, work and everything else. Yeah, that's it really.
Yeah.
Yeah, other than it's mine and Kirsty's anniversary today. So
why are you here and not out with a meal with her?
We did that all yesterday. So yeah, she didn't want to go anywhere today. Yeah, we done lots yesterday, and then we went out in the evening. We had it like early, and then we've just done a few bits around the house today. So we've not done much today, but that's what she wanted to do. So,
well, happy anniversary to you both.
Thank you.
I know I have said that on Facebook.
Yes, yeah.
Happy anniversary to you both. How long's it been?
We've been together for 20 years. We've been married for 18.
Wow. Okay.
Yep.
I've been with Julie 25 years, married 22.
Yeah.
So, not too bad.
Yeah.
I haven't killed each other yet.
Yeah, it's what I put on my post.
Yeah.
So,
So,
just yet.
news is this week. No news.
Yeah, nothing.
And I don't think we're going to see out for a while now.
Yeah, we're coming up to the Christmas period. So there may be announcements coming up of new builds, but I don't see anything new sort of coming out, touch wood, at the moment. Though I could be wrong.
Well,
but I think we're going to get a few announcements, but that's about it.
I think the next announcement probably will be Harshett with their New Year build.
Yes.
What that could be, it could be anything that's been trialed.
Yes, yeah, it could be two things. We don't know yet. It could be one or two. It could be the Guardians of the Galaxy ship or the 1/6 007 car.
Yeah.
So yeah, whatever. We'll find out. But yeah, normally we'll find out normally in November. So
or we might just throw something in there that that we're not even seeing.
Yeah, that could happen as well. Yeah, they have been known to just sort of bring stuff out, and we're like, oh,
a bit like Fan Home really with the Ducati. We never saw that coming.
Yeah, that was a bit of a swing one that sort of like just came in under the radar. I was like, oh,
yeah,
okay, yeah, because we still haven't seen the Ferrari,
the
F1 Ferrari car yet. So maybe they're just doing that in another country. I don't know. It wouldn't be the first time they've done that. I mean, you got to think we had the Megazord and RoboCop and all that sort of stuff in France before. So maybe it's going to be one of those sort of builds that gets released somewhere before coming elsewhere.
It has been nice though, because I've been seeing on YouTube a lot of people have finished their 1966 Batmobile, RoboCop as well. I've seen a few people posting pictures on that being finished. So it's nice to see that people are finishing the models. Yes,
it's really nice to see everyone sort of finishing around the same time. Everyone as well getting all of their new builds started. The '89 Batmobile, as well, and it's all good. I have to say congratulations to Will for getting sponsored on the '89 Batmobile. Well done. That sort of validates what you're doing is right way.
Yeah.
And Fan Home are good like that. So fair props to Fan Home for that. I'm still waiting for. I've got my pack here, but I'm waiting. I almost knew that there was going to be a flood of YouTube videos, and there has been. It's been great to watch them.
Yeah.
And there's been a lot all bunched together. So I'm going to leave it a couple of weeks, I think, before I release my one.
Yeah.
because, like I said, they all sort of bunched up together. You can tell when people get their deliveries because you get a lot of notifications on YouTube with people putting their videos. It's great, but you watch that one and you have to watch the other one, and there's another one sort of bunched up.
Well, one thing we can mention, and I didn't think I'd see the 66 Batmobile finish before the Skyline.
Yeah, but I think both of them were released it was released before, I think, the Skyline. But no, the 89 Batmobile is a brilliant build. We've all seen it. It's, like I said, it's one of those, I think it's one of those entrant level builds where it has a little bit of difficulty, but actually overall it comes together really well. It's a solid build. It looks really good. Really happy to build that. I'm really happy I'm going to be building the 89 as well, because that will fit in with the 3 that I've got. I'm wondering if people will come up with some sort of diorama where they can fit all of them in sort of a Batcave style.
That would be nice. Quite good. That would be nice.
And then the only problem is you do the 3 and then they might end up doing another one and another. So you could have a whole load of them. But I think I've got the ones that I'm doing, so I'm happy with those ones actually when it comes to it. So if they do another Batmobile, I might have to consider doing it or not, just because, it's the same with this Fast and Furious cars. I'm quite happy with the 2 that I got, because I think they're the most iconic ones, the Skyline and the Charger. Obviously people like the Supra as well, but I've got the 2 that I'd like. So
see, I can't see this. I've said this before we went live, Kev, and I've said it past. I can't see the Skyline finishing until February. Hopefully it isn't, and it's done beforehand. There was another update posted on the customer service page saying taking a little bit longer to produce the replacement parts, which are here. I haven't got the replacement parts, by the way. These are the parts that are being replaced, and it's taken a little bit longer than normal to get them in. So I think the original plan was they were going to come in October. We had an update saying it was going to be October, but it's going to be pushed. We don't know how long for, but like you said, Mark, it might be up until next year. I hope not. Fingers crossed, but yeah. Well, I think at this time of year, now we're into November and going nearer to December, we're going to see deliveries probably delayed. I think I can see deliveries probably being delayed because of the amount of stuff that people will be posting.
I mean, I work in the postal service, so December is, well, they say December's actually the worst month. It's not actually. The worst month is the end of November around Thanksgiving, because we have Black Friday and then Cyber Monday, and a lot of people buy stuff and it clogs the system up. So you not only have all those online cyber orders, but you also have all the stuff for Christmas coming through as well. So it's normally the busiest time is normally the week ending in November and the week beginning December. That is normally like the bottleneck, as we call it. So that'll be the bottleneck section. But I wouldn't take it up. I wouldn't take this up with Fanhome because it's not their fault, and it's not a fault of the couriers as well. So don't take it out on them.
Well,
they're just doing their job. So
obviously, Fanhome uses a different courier to Hachette and Agora.
Yes,
so Agora and Hachette, they use Royal Mail, where Fanhome use Every.
It's Yodel.
Yodel Every. Yeah.
Yeah, and did you see the post as well? They're looking at maybe you're able. So in post do lockers. Everyone must have seen these big orange lockers outside supermarkets and stuff. I've used them because I use them for Vinted and things like that. So I've used them all the time. They merged with Yodel, and there is an option now on the Yodel app to get them delivered at lockers, but you can't select that at the moment for Fanhome ones. They're looking into why if the option's there, why they can't use it. And I think the option is going to be there for fan home to use. So.
From what I heard, I saw a post on it on Facebook, is InPost have these lockers, but they haven't merged the systems from Yodel into InPost. So Yodel can't recognise these lockers as a delivery place.
Even though it's on the app.
Yes,
even though it's on the app and it comes as an option, it don't work.
The drivers cannot recognise these lockers yet because they haven't merged the systems properly together.
And they're hoping that they can do that, and then you'll be able to use that as an option. So instead of it coming to your house, you'll be able to go and pick it up closer to your work, closer to the school, closer to the supermarket in a locker.
Well, I mean, that is not too bad, but I mean, my last fan home delivery literally got chucked into the front garden.
Yeah, see, that's down to Yodel, not fan home.
I'm not saying fan. I'm just saying my last fan home delivery by Yodel, they lobbed it into the front garden and said it was handed over to resident. And I was like, because I was checking it all day, and then it said, "Oh, it's been delivered." I'm like, "Well, the doorbell hasn't gone off. We've got a Ring doorbell with a camera on it."
Yeah.
So I thought, what's gone on here? So I went outside, and literally they'd thrown it over the fence, and it was behind bins. I'm like, they didn't even come down the rest of the way.
Yeah.
But the good thing is, and you all know I love a rant, is that after the delivery, it asked me to rate my delivery. Oh, I had some fun.
Oh, yeah, I bet you did.
And I didn't get a reply from them about my my rant at them. So, yeah, basically, don't deliver something like that and then ask you to rate your delivery, because you're not going to get a very good response, to be honest with you.
No.
So it didn't go down well.
No. But
it was a good laugh when doing it, though.
Yeah, I bet. There's some more XL ships coming out as well from the Star Trek side.
Yeah.
There's a list out. They're only going to release one a month, which I think is a brilliant idea, instead of two. That relieves a little bit more pressure on for fan home, because it means they haven't got the added pressure of trying to get two a month. One a month is completely doable, as we've seen with the normal Star Trek ships as well. So if anyone's missed any of those XL ships, they'll be available as well.
Yeah. Also, in 2026, Corgi are releasing new Star Trek ships. They
are indeed, yeah. We've got. I think they're doing the Defiant, Voyager.
Yeah.
The Enterprise A.
Yes.
And the Enterprise E as well. And they're ramping up as well. So they've only released 3, I do believe, this year. I think they've done TOS, Enterprise D, and the Clear the Bird Prey.
Yeah.
I think they've done the 3, and they're doing 4 next year.
Yeah.
They did say that they got the license. They come in a really sort of snazzy, fancy box.
Yeah.
And it's a funny scale. It's between the fan home and the Eagle Moss original, so they're sort of like sandwiched in between size wise. And talking about ships as well, we've got Master Replicas. They're also bringing out ships as well.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of Star Trek ships coming out in the minute.
Yeah. Right. Well, we managed to waffle on for about 16 minutes. So we've done quite well, actually. With there being no news out there.
Yeah.
We'll go through some chat. So it didn't come through on Restream, but I've actually seen it on my channel because I've got the live video playing. So first of all, we've got Andy Carolyn, who says, "Hi Mark, hi Kev, hope you guys have a great week. Hi to all in chat. Before we start, may I ask everyone to wish everyone that was hurt in the horrible attack on the train and wish all involved a fast and speedy recovery, and my thoughts and prayers to all involved. Thanks, guy. Hope this is okay to say." Well, it's definitely okay to say because it is in our news at the moment.
Yep.
Yeah. So it's fine to say, Andy, don't worry.
Yeah.
So, not great at all.
No, any sort of thing like that, it's not great to see or hear.
No. Yeah. That's the much as I'm going to say on that, because obviously we can't go too much into it because YouTube doesn't like us going too much into it.
Political stuff, no, they don't. Yes. They don't do all that.
Yeah. So now on Restream, we have Ian Campbell, who says, "Evening all." Good evening, Ian. Welcome.
Ian, welcome.
We've got Dee Harris, who says, "Evening, Mark and Kev." Good evening, Dee. Welcome.
Hi, Dee.
Nice to see you back. I know
I weren't too sure what was going on, so I messaged Mark about Dee, didn't I? I said, I haven't seen him for a couple of weeks. What's going on?
And I was like, right, I'll send him a message. So I messaged
him. And then after that, he was started messaging again. So it was like, he's back.
Yeah, because after that, he was in your live chat when you were gaming.
Yes. Yeah.
There we go. It's
nice to see you better.
Yeah, it is, because you probably don't like me saying this, but when he's not around, you really
missed.
Know.
You noticed. So, yeah, I noticed.
Yeah.
So we noticed.
Ian, why did I hide that one? So next one is Stephen Haynes Models, who says, "Hi, Mark and Kev." Good evening, Stephen. Welcome.
Stephen, welcome.
And Will's Workshop's in saying, "Good evening, all. I am all set for Telford, I think. Keep adding little bits to the diorama." Wow. Yeah,
I'm a stickler for that. I've built dioramas in the past for Warhammer, and I'm thinking of getting into it again and doing it on the channel this time. Building little. I've got saying that I've got. Do you remember my Millennium Falcon that I built?
Yes.
I was thinking of doing some sort of desert scene or something like that as a diorama for it to go on.
Right.
Just a little one for it to sort of sit on a little plaque. So I might do that on the channel.
Yeah.
But
I've got plans to do a Luke's X-Wing.
Yeah.
Darth Vader's TIE Interceptor in a trench run.
Oh, cool. Do you know, I was thinking of getting more of these because they're not overly expensive and you can make some really cool dioramas. They're a perfect sort of size. They're not big, they're not small.
Yeah.
And the detail is there as well, as you can see. And I've weathered this one, obviously. And I built this on the channel. But yeah, I want to. But the problem with doing dioramas, I find, is I'm constantly touching them up. I can't leave it. It's like, there's a little bit I can go there. Oh, there's a little bit down there, and I'm always going backwards and forwards, putting bits to it when I should just leave it.
From a person that has done dioramas for model railways in the past, it's never done.
No. This is what I mean.
Never, ever complete. You never go. No. You never look back and go, "That's done now. I don't need to do any more on it." You always have.
You always go, I can add another couple of people there. I can add something over there. Yeah.
So
it's a slippery slope, Will.
Yeah.
It can. Yeah, you can, because you'll get to Telford. I'm almost certain you'll be like, I should have added a little bit there.
Yeah.
There's a little bit. There's a gap there. I could put a barrel or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm looking at doing that diorama when I finish Voyager. So.
Yeah, I'm looking more now until after Christmas. So a lot of that sort of stuff will come after Christmas. I've got some big plans for the channel after Christmas, and I want to bring back the Partwork Awards.
Yeah, so didn't we say we'd do it like under this banner?
Yeah. I think it's a little bit too late to sort it now, but I think next year we'll make a big sort of skeptical of it. I know Wayne does his own Partwork Awards for his own channel, but I want to do something that's a bit more broader, like I used to, and bring everyone to the community together. But it's going to take 6 or 7 months to sort of find and sort out. So
if you get Kirsty on it, I'll get Julie on it beside me.
Yeah, Kirsty always joins us. So
there you go.
Yeah.
Okay, so Ian says, "Hi, Mark and Kev." Hi, Ian. Welcome.
Hi, Ian. Welcome.
And Stephen Haynes says, "Hi, Kevin and Mark." He's channel hopping.
Hey, hiya.
So, and we've got Ian's World of Models, who says, "Good evening to all in chat." Good evening, Ian. Welcome. I actually watched Ian's video earlier. He did like a tour of his models.
Oh, right. Okay, brilliant.
Really, really quite good.
Yeah.
Really good. We've got Burgess in who says, "Good evening, all. Good evening, Burgess. Welcome to the
Hi,
stream."
Burgess. Welcome.
Will's Workshop says, "Happy anniversary. Sometimes staying in is the best option. LOL."
Yeah.
You know what you need to be? You need to be
What?
Partwork pizzaed by Ian for your anniversary. But yeah, that'd have to come very, very quick.
Well, no, whatever. But yeah, no, we went out yesterday, and then we sort of didn't. There's a few people that didn't know, so people in the family really. They went, "Oh, I didn't realise it was your anniversary," and then they were like, "You didn't say anything." I was like, "Well, no, well, I don't need to."
Did these people attend the wedding?
They did, and but it is 18 years. I kind of get it. 18 years is a long time. You know, I forget what happened yesterday sometimes.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm at that age. I think, well, I walk into a room and I'm like, why have I come in here?
Yeah, I
And
mean,
I walk out and then I go, oh yeah, that was it, and come straight in.
I do all that all the time.
Yeah.
I think the first couple of years we got a card for his anniversary off Julie's parents, but that was it. We never really saw anything again. And then
Kirsty's mum and dad, my mum and dad, they normally get us something, but they normally need a little bit of reminding. And we didn't. And I was out with my dad on Halloween. Like, you probably saw all the photos on Facebook. Went to Halloween quiz, all dressed up. I was the Joker, and I didn't mention it to anyone. So I think my dad was like, "Why didn't you mention it?" I was like, "Because I didn't."
Yeah. D says, "Happy anniversary, Kev and Kirsty. I'm 30 years next Sunday."
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Brilliant.
We've got David Hall in who says, "A very good evening, Kevin, Mark, and all in chat. Let's get on and have a great stream." Thank you, David, and welcome.
Thank you, David. Welcome.
Ian says, "I finally unboxed my 3-year backlog of 5 full builds.
Oh wow!
One of them is spoken for, but the others I tempted to sell off at 50% off new price. I'll keep Mark and Kev posted." Cool.
Oh, brilliant. Okay, yeah, we'll do it on the channel. There's a special thing as well, isn't there, for selling stuff through Restream? So yeah.
We've got Steve131 in who says, "Evening all. Good evening, Steve. Welcome."
Steve, welcome.
And then we've got Spider Sprue who says, "Hi, Mark and Kev. Happy anniversary, Kev and Kirsty."
Thank you. Cheers, Spider.
We've got Burgess says, "What do you mean finishing models? You really need to get on with yours, Burgess. Really do." Really, really needs to. Matthew Gibbons is in saying, "Half-scale Batman." Well, that came out in France, but we've just never seen it in the UK.
Yeah, I don't know whether there was a licensing issue, because obviously we know that there was for the Tumblr. Because I think Agora were going to pick up the Tumblr, because they picked up a few of the Hachette models, and the information I got back then was they couldn't acquire the license to sell it in the States. So I'm almost wondering whether that might have been the problem for the figure.
Could have been. But
then again, it's one of those ones that you could just appear, like you were saying, could just. I mean, they did test it.
Well, I mean,
test it in the UK.
The Megazord came out in France, so it's possible that it could come out in the UK.
Yeah, the Megazord finished I think it was about 6 months now before Fanhome offered it to the UK and USA.
Yeah.
And it was the same for Robo as well. Robocop has been finished for, I would say, about 13, 14 months in France.
Yeah.
And so it's like a year old in France compared to us finishing it now. So
Will's Workshop said Skyline should have been finished 2 months ago. Have to say the 66 is a brilliant build.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can see the 89 being modded quite a lot.
The 89, from what I've seen, it looks like there's a lot more to it than the tumbler. Because you've got the turbine that you're building, but I've seen up to issue, I think it's up to issue 8 or 9, I think someone posted it, and you actually build the engine, the actual bit behind the turbine as well.
Yeah.
So you're building it quite up. So I'm wondering whether that will be the same for the booster at the back, the jet engine at the back.
Yeah.
Whether we'll include, because obviously in the tumbler, as you know, in the tumbler it was just the back bit. There was no sort of engine built on it or anything like that.
No.
There was no sort of hidden detail in it, if you know what I mean.
Do you think they'll they could motorize the turbine at the front?
They are, yeah. There is. It's got bands, and it looks like it sort of rotates the actual turbine itself. So
right.
A little bit like the Ford Falcon, where the engine runs. This will look similar. The front jet section will rotate.
Right.
But yeah, it looks like this one's a lot more detailed than the tumbler in terms of engine and stuff like that.
Yeah. Will's Workshop says, I'm done with dioramas. Too much stress. I think the thing about the diorama is what like Will was doing was the deadline.
Yeah, I see a lot of people building dioramas, and they actually say that with them having a deadline, it means that they have to learn quicker, and not only that, it means they have to finish something, which pushes a lot of people to do it. So I've been watching a guy who's been doing a model railway. He was doing a competition to get it signed off for a railway competition. He missed the deadline. He didn't make the competition, but he said it actually pushed him to finish a diorama, to finish a model railway. He said, if I hadn't done, I'd still be working on it if I hadn't so sometimes I think it's quite a good thing. Yeah. To have that deadline, and then you're pushing yourself to finish it, and you learn more quickly, I think, as well, because you're under that sort of pressure.
Yeah.
So.
Andy Carroll says, happy anniversary, Kevin Kirsty.
Thank you.
And David Hawley says, the Toyota Supra is a very good build so far.
Yeah, what I've seen is...
Yeah. Will's Workshop says, I think they're going to wait until the replacement doors are done for the Skyline, or at least that's what I read into the notification.
It said the replacement parts were getting redone, which we know were these parts, and it did say something about the doors and trim. But I don't know whether they're going to be included or whether they're... Because originally, I think what was going to happen was you were going to be able to request them if you needed them.
Yeah.
But like Will say, I think what's going to happen now is they are just going to be putting them into the box.
Yeah.
For everyone, a bit like what they done with the Power Rangers Megazord,
right?
With Sabretooth head. Some people got different parts, and they just sent out replacement part to everyone.
Yeah.
So I think it's a similar sort of thing. Saves on postage, so it means they don't have to. So there's not an extra added process to it. Everyone just gets them, and then they don't have to worry about people messaging them and then sending them out separately and stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Ian says it's Kev's fault if you don't get your post on time. LOL. And I'll read this one out. D says, Ian, it's always Kev's fault. LOL. Burgess says, my local mail packages get automatically sent to a locker down the road.
Yeah. There's where was it? I think it was in Finland, I believe, or somewhere in the Netherlands. They got rid of their postal service. So they have like a national postal service, a bit like we do here, Royal Mail. No, it's not nationalised anymore. And they completely scrapped it. So I think they use lockers. I don't think they have a postman anymore or anything like that. It's all gone.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Ian says Burgess has the most brutal delivery service. When I send out the Partwork distribution parcels, for some reason, the Iceland posties play footy with hers.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Will's Workshop says, have to say, the last delivery from Yodel, the parcels arrived in the best condition ever. Not sure if I have a new local driver, but it did not look like it had been kicked all over the van. I think it depends driver to driver.
Yeah, and it depends on who's sorting it as well. So, yeah. Depends how it's gone through the system.
D says Mark had the same with post being dumped literally into the garden. Haven't seen him since, as Ring doorbell video was sent over. Right. This is what gets me. A lot of people now have Ring doorbells or camera doorbells, whatever they are. Why do they think that it's still okay to throw things or just not to deliver them properly when we can gather evidence of them doing it?
Yeah. They're also on a deadline. A lot of these companies are on deadlines. And some of them aren't paid by the hour. They're actually paid by the parcel.
Well, I did some seasonal work for DPD once, and you get what you call a flat rate, and then you get, I think it was £3 at the time. It was £3 on every successful delivery. Yeah,
that's right. Yeah, so you get like a base rate, and then you get a subsidy, a bit like commission.
Yeah,
but you only get that if you deliver stuff.
So if you go to somebody's home, they're not in, and there's no place to leave it, you have to take that parcel back to the depot.
Yeah, and you don't get paid.
You don't get paid, but you've spent your own fuel getting there to the place, getting out and everything, all your time, and you still don't get paid for it.
Yeah, this is why I think a lot of stuff gets dumped and chucked, and because, like I say, they get paid on delivery.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I just think I understand the drivers are under pressure, but throwing it into a garden, come on.
Yeah.
And
I'm wondering as well. It's not like this where I work, but I'm wondering whether it's a bit like the that's just come off the delivery for supermarkets. Whether they've got a time scale for each delivery point.
I think it depends on the supermarket.
So I'm wondering whether it's a little bit like our delivery company. So they've been allocated like 10 seconds for each delivery.
Yeah.
And there's a similar system that we've used where it does things like that, but the system doesn't tell you that you have to go up 10 flights of stairs.
No.
And it gives you you should be able to do that in like a minute. And it's like, are you really?
When we used to do online shopping with Asda, it was a nightmare. Absolute nightmare with them. And we switched. We went to Sainsbury's, and we had a delivery today, bang on this start time.
Yeah.
So we chose between 1 and 2. They were bang on 1 o'clock knocking on the door. That's efficiency for you.
Yeah, so it can work. It can work.
It compares different companies to different companies.
Yeah.
Spider Spruce says, I think Fan Home need better packaging boxes. The ones they have are terrible. Well, I've seen the 89 boxes, and it really looks like they've really gone to town on the packaging.
Yeah, it's got foam on it, and it's very well packaged. Though I got to say, all the other delivery companies are the same. So the Agora ones are packed the same as the Fan Home ones. Yeah. And Hachette, do you remember years ago when they used to use plastic bags?
Yes.
Yeah, well, they've started using them again. You remember the black bag?
Yeah.
Yeah, they've started using them again for some of the Dalek builds. So some people on the Dalek side have been getting them in the black bags. You remember they used to put them in the black polystyrene bags?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
I honestly think that's a cost thing because some of the parts for that Dalek are so big.
Yes.
Like what you've been working on lately.
Yeah, the base.
But I don't think they can get paper bags that are big enough.
Yeah, so some of them been coming in boxes, and then other ones where we've gotten smaller stuff, the subscribers have been getting them in the plasticky bags.
Yeah.
And that was something they used to do, and they got so many complaints from it, from being ripped or with the magazines being rolled up and all of that. Then they started doing boxes, but it looks like they've gone back to doing that again. But I've got to say, most of the partwork companies all box very the same.
Yeah, I mean, I prefer fan home packaging to Harshette packaging. And that's because throughout the year, I'll keep every single invoice I get in a folder to which month it came.
Yeah.
And basically, the fan home ones turn up nice and flat and everything. And then the Harshette one comes and they're all screwed up.
Yeah.
And it's frustrating, but yeah.
But I to that question, I would say they're all packaged the same. All these companies are packaged the same.
Well, I've noticed packaging in different countries is the same, so is different. So in the USA, if you notice, they get fan home branded packaging.
They get the fan home branded boxes.
Yes.
We don't.
We don't.
No.
Yeah.
Here's one here. That is what we get.
Yeah.
A big sticker on it where they actually get it printed on the box. I think it has fan home written on here.
Yeah. So
but in the end, look, I've said this many times. I say it on the group. I'm going to say it again. It's just the box. A lot of people go, "Oh, the box is damaged on deliveries." Was any of the parts? No. Then I don't know what the problem is.
I think you can moan at if the box is absolutely soaking wet, flattened, and parts missing.
I think if the parts are missing or they're damaged inside, that's fair enough. But if this box is fine, if this box is crushed but the contents are perfect, I don't see where the problem is, because this is supposed to protect your parts. So if this box is crushed or banged up or ripped and your parts inside are perfect, it's done exactly what it's supposed to have done.
Yeah.
But yeah, I do get a little bit funny with that. I do kind of go, if the parts are fine inside, don't worry about this because you throw this away. This box you just throw, it's the parts inside you want to worry about. And if they're fine, it doesn't need to be mentioned.
We've got Marvel Phoenix in. Todd saying hello and good evening all. Hiya, Todd. Welcome.
Haven't seen you for a while. How's it going?
Yeah. D says, cheers, Kevin Mark. You know something is up if I'm missing, even on the stream on Halls. LOL. Yeah.
Yeah. You hadn't mentioned anything, so I was a bit like, I hadn't seen D for a while. And I messaged you, Mark, straight away, didn't I? I said,
yeah.
Where's D? And you went, yeah, I've not seen it. I'll reach out.
Todd says, just an FYI, there should be a big announcement during World of Wayne's Thursday live stream this week.
Oh, okay.
Okay. We've got Trevor in, Hand Collectibles, who says, hi guys, have a great stream. Just finished the 2 issues of the 89 Batmobile. It's a big one, LOL. I did watch that video earlier.
Yeah, I watched that as well, yeah.
Yeah, I did watch that. Burgess says, is that related to the Agora teaser? I don't know.
Oh.
Yeah.
Could we be seeing the Jurassic Park stuff?
I don't know.
That'd be good.
Yeah. Ian says, Kev, happy to support the setup of any awards.
Oh, brilliant. Who's that? Todd?
Ian.
Oh, yeah, Ian. So, yeah, 100%, yeah.
And we've got Lindsay's Bills in, who says, hello all. Hiya, Lindsay. Welcome.
Welcome.
Nice to see you. Ted says, nope, not the boat. So it's not the Orca.
Right, okay.
And then he also says, the 89 engine goes through issues 12 and includes a DC motor.
Oh, yeah, cool. Yeah, it must do, because like I said, the turbine rotates. So yeah, it must like operate somewhere. But I did say that we're sort of building the inner structure. I don't know how visible that's going to be, or how detailed it's going to be, but yeah, good.
Todd says turbine blade, casings, oil pipes, etc.
Nice.
Steve131 says night all. Night, Steve. Thank you for stopping by. I am having to read these now. Todd says, no worries, man. Everyone likes different things. I had zero interested in the 66 like others did. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then D says, it was Denmark, Kev, ended postal service.
Denmark. There we go. I remember it coming up. Someone sent me a link to an article. I read it, but it was quite a while ago I got it. But I do remember that they sort of got rid of the postal service.
I'll ask Julie because she's got a friend in Denmark that she talks to.
Yeah.
So I'll ask Julie after the stream about it, to ask her about it. I know they get heavily import taxed in Denmark.
Right.
Because this friend that Julie knows, she used to say, never send me anything because once it comes through, I have to pay border for it. So, yeah. We were talking about it at the pub at the time. It was months and months ago it was. And but everyone was like, oh, no, that could happen here in the UK. But then we looked at, like, the population. And it's very small compared to ours. So it was probably one of the reasons as well, probably. Yeah.
But I don't know if they still get post. I don't know whether they use the lockers or how they get their mail, but they must do somehow, but they don't get postmen anymore. It's all been gone. It's gone.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Ian says, I've started to get bill deliveries in paper bags, not boxes.
Right.
So I've been getting paper bags with Hachette.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I've been getting... well, you've seen the packaging. It comes in the Dalek stuff, where it's all in, like all the metal bits are all in, and they're all stuck down as well. They're like the little bags all stuck in.
I think it depends on the size of the packaging, really, of the parts to what packaging it comes in.
Yeah. Yeah.
So Ian says, yes, I have black bags also, Kev. I transfer them to boxes before I ship them out.
Yeah. Yeah.
Burgess says, local UPS drivers always seem to be in a hurry, so I meet them at the front door when I can.
Yeah.
Yeah. I try and do that with Yodel, but
yeah, you can track them, which is really good.
Yeah, this night I was doing.
There's a few you can track. Yodel on DPD, you can actually track the drivers on. Do you know when your stop is next and when they are?
Yeah.
As well, which is good.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you can definitely see when they're turning up.
Will says the 89 is very well packaged, although it looks like they have done away with the hard plastic trays. They are easy to recycle and now putting parts in foam and plastic bags, which in most places can't. So, yeah, I've seen the packaging for the 89. I think they really have stepped up their...
It's what Hachette... You get a lot of that with the Hachette builds, as you've seen with the Dalek and stuff. So it's sort of, you can see where they're going. It's down to sort of recycled material and stuff, so stuff that can be recycled.
The thing about it is, if you get the packaging right, then things don't get damaged and people don't ring up to say their item was damaged and they've got to send out replacement parts, which costs them even more. So it's good that they're stepping up and doing something about it.
Yeah.
Burgess says, I got a bunch of the IXO 917KH stuff in padded envelopes.
Yeah. I mean, they seem to be using a lot of this sort of foam padded stuff to protect a lot of the die-cast pieces.
Yeah.
Which is really good. Like you're saying, I think, once you protect the parts being in transit, it saves less damage, I suppose, overall, and it saves them cost as well.
I mean, I miss what we used to call blister packs.
Yes.
That's what we used to call them. We used to call them blister packs because I used them for glue trays.
Yeah.
So I would put some glue in the old blister pack trays, and then I'd get my thing and stuff. So I miss that.
Well, that sort of stuff where you get them like this, and you can put a little bit of glue in there. Yeah.
Yeah. What we used to call them blister packs.
Yeah. They come with the Megazord. I've got the that's like in plastic trays. But a lot of companies are getting rid of the plastic and going more recyclable stuff. It's an EU thing that started, isn't it? Sort of,
So I found with the U96 that I was getting blister packs. I've been getting blister packs all the way through, and issue 101 is a cardboard box. And they're now doing cardboard boxes. So, unfortunately,
it's a change halfway.
I think though the blister packs were more when they used to sell them in the news agents, though, because that way they weren't getting damaged as much.
Yeah, I think they're. I don't know whether they're just easier because they've created sort of like a cushion here, so they're less likely to get crushed than the box. Yeah, I think the plastic here is less likely to crush than a carbon box style.
Yeah,
maybe that's what I don't know, but I think it's an EU sort of recyclable thingy that they brought in, and we sort of adopted it.
Like I said, I do miss the blister packs, but that's only because I used to put glue in them. But yeah. Trevor says the new 89 packaging is a massive upgrade. So there you go. Yeah. There we go. Burgess says Agora posted a video teaser for another ship. I have not seen that.
Oh, they did, I think. Yeah. Go on. Can you bring up the Agora page because it's on there.
Let me have a look.
You're right, Burgess. Yeah, it said coming soon.
Agora. The Facebook, their actual website.
On their Facebook.
Okay, sorry, I'm on the wrong one then. Pages, liked pages. Let me have a look. No, not Agora. Ah, there we go. Oh, why have you done that? Right. Oh, yeah.
Can you see?
Yeah, let me share screen. This.
Yeah. It can't be the Catty Sark, can it?
Cutty Sark.
Catty's, yeah.
Well, actually underneath it, the guy that is like God to wooden models or wooden boats, John builds iconic military models, says Cutty Sark with that bow and rudder.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking when I saw it.
There we go.
So that might be that.
Yeah. So that's another wooden boat.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. So Ian says, happy anniversary, Kevin Kirsty. Special gunpowder pizza on the way.
Oh, right. Okay.
Oh, dear. There you go.
Oh.
D says, post still running in Denmark till end of year.
Right.
And Burgess says, post here has been closing some post offices and building tons of lockers instead. I think it's cheaper.
I can see if these lockers do very well, I could see Royal Mail going down a very similar pathway where
we've already had local post offices made smaller.
Yeah, they've reduced the hours they're open as well. So I think a lot of the parcels where you collect your parcels from are open like for 3 hours every morning. That's it.
Yeah.
Bring back. I was always say bring back the days where they're open all day and all day on Saturday as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think they close 1 or 2 days during the week, and I think they're open from 8 till 10 every day.
Right.
That's not long enough, is it?
No.
So, but yeah.
Ian says, touch and go. If it'll be delivered before end of stream, it is out for delivery.
All right, lovely. Thank you so much, Ian.
Yeah. Burgess says, I have to pay 24% VAT on everything and a small service stroke extortion fee per box. Wow.
Wow.
That's a lot. That is a lot.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I'm honestly just trying to think. Todd says, Hobby Time Modelers thinks the Agora boat is the Cutty-Sark Clipper, perhaps. Yeah, could be. Yeah, could be.
Definitely.
We've got Sophie in who says, "Oh, look, handmade dark chocolate muffins. Very nice.
Lovely."
Spider Sprue says, "Got my last pack of Fan Home Optimus and the taped one of the mags. So when I opened the box, it ripped. Luckily, I'm not collecting the mags, or I would have been upset."
Yeah, it happens. It happens.
It does. I mean, one of my boxes that came from Fan Home.
1 minute.
Okay.
1 minute. So it's arriving. 1 minute.
This could be it.
It could be.
Could be it.
Okay. Here we go.
You've been Partwork.
That looks really nice. Yum.
You and Kirsty are going to eat like that. There you go.
Yeah, we'll see it there, so I'm going to have a bit now.
Yeah.
Thanks, Ian.
D says another see-through hull. Yeah, from Agora.
Yeah, they look really nice like that.
Yeah. Burgess says, my local locker is open 24/7, 366 days of the year.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah. D says, well, customary good night, Mark and Kev, before the show ends. Another excellent show, and I'll see you next week. Night, D. Thank you.
Cheers, D.
D also says, come on. Give the driver a tip, LOL. Speedy delivery. That was speedy delivery.
Well, we live about a 10-minute walk away from the town.
Right.
And all the pizza shops are in the town, so yeah.
There you go. Hang on. Ian says, Partwork pizza.
Way.
There you go.
Thank you, Ian. It's really nice.
Burgess says, well done, Ian. D says, fair play, Ian. Will's, oh, no, it's because it's jumping. Will's Workshop's put a load of pizza emojis. David Hawley says, gonna say goodnight, guys. Cracking stream, guys, and a very informative as always. See you next week. Nice one, guys. Thank you, David.
Thank you, David.
Got Ed Hughes in who says, evening all, just stop in to say hello. Gotta leave you all to it. Oh, thank you, Ed. Thank you for coming in.
Cheers, Ed.
And then Ed says, evening all. And Sophie says, there is a new Partworks coming out. It's called Iceberg, the Myth, the Legend. I haven't heard of that one.
Oh, okay.
Not heard of that one. And Ian's World of Models says, great stream, guys. Catch you next week. Thank you, Ian.
Thank you, Ian.
I think we'll leave it there.
Yeah.
So, anything planned for next week?
Power Rangers.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tomorrow should be the Snoopy.
Yeah.
So we've got to bring that out on Mondays at the moment. So that should be, there's the next 4 issues for that. Obviously the Dalek. There'll be a Star Trek video as well on Friday.
Mm.
So yeah, all good.
Okay. For me, we might see the return of the Enterprise D.
Ooh.
Next week. We might.
Nice.
Haven't got the parts yet, but it could crop up. So,
Lovely.
Yeah, excellent. Spider Spruce says, well done, Ian. Kev, you've been Partwork pizza better than being tangoed. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ian goes, thanks, guys. They deserve it. We're just here to have a laugh.
Yeah, it's just a bit of a banter on a Sunday. Yeah.
Right.
Thank you, Ian, for that. That's really nice. That's going to go down well. Thank you.
Ian says, great stream. Have a good one, all. Sophie says, apparently it's Titanic. Ah, that's what she means. And
right,
says, any gaming this week, Kev? Tomorrow night?
Yeah, tomorrow. Yeah, I think I'm going to do one tomorrow.
We've got no podcast for tomorrow, so yeah.
Yeah, tomorrow, yeah, we're going to play the same mad game that I've been playing, Just Cause 3.
That game reminded me of a mixture of Spider-Man and Days Gone.
Yeah, it's an open world game, and you're sort of a rebel taking on the big bad leader, but you've got like a grapple gun, as you saw, so you can grapple to like anything, and people to bombs and all. It's fun. It is a fun game.
Right. I'll just catch up with the last of this chat. Andy Carroll says, all the best. See you next week. Will's Workshop says, good night, all. Ian says, nighty night. And Spider Screw says, night. Great stream. So thank you, everybody, for your chat. Thank you for coming and watching by. If you could give us a big thumbs up on the way out, that would be much appreciated.
Really thanks, Ian. Special thanks to Ian for the pizza as well.
Yeah,
so thank you for that.
And we'll be back same time, same place next week. So leaves me to say, I've been Mark.
I've been Kev.
We'll catch you all next week, guys. Bye.
See you next week, guys.
Bye.
The spicy one.